going to be posting videos every week on pregnancy updates and story times and things like that. So stay tuned and subscribe. All my social medias will be down below, so you can message me if you need some help or support, or you're worried, or stuff like that. So this video is going to be about, obviously from the title, how I found out I was pregnant. So we'll just start from the beginning. I was getting really bad headaches about 2 weeks into my pregnancy, and they were really bad. I couldn't eat, I had to have all the lights off, that sort of thing, and they were really intense. Another sign that I had was I really didn't want to eat anything that I usually eat. My period goes every 28 days. So I'm always on track, I'm never late. And I always count my days just so I know when it's coming. And that month I messed up my schedule. So I already missed my period for a week and had no clue. And I thought I was gonna start my period the next week. So I was kind of like, well, I haven't missed my period yet, so can't be pregnant, but missed my period and didn't know. Another thing is, I had menstrual cramps, so I thought I was gonna start my period very soon because I usually have cramps about 2 to 3 days before I start my period. So that was kind of like a, I'm gonna start my period, I can't be pregnant. Might be a TMI, not sure, but my boobs were hurting so bad for the whole month. And usually mine don't hurt till a few days before I start my period. So I was kind of like, what is going on? They hurt so bad. Another thing was I got really bad hot flashes. At one point I had to stick my arms under a sink at school because I was so hot, and it was a very uncomfortable feeling, and I didn't know what else to do. Another thing was I was tired all the time. So my first few weeks I was really tired, and I couldn't breathe as easy, and I was just kind of like, I was just not in the mood to do anything. And then the day I finally tested was the day I had a really bad headache, and I didn't finish my meal and I just didn't want it in the first place, and it was just kind of it was odd. So after my headache went away and stuff, I went and took a test from my mom's room, and I went in the bathroom and I took 5 of them, and I told my mom to come in and look at them, and she said, these are ovulation tests, because I grabbed the wrong ones. Instead of pregnancy tests, I grabbed the ovulation ones, and I was like, oh, this is awkward. So what if I'm really not pregnant and I just did this to my mom? So my mom goes and grabs the pregnancy tests, and I pee on it, and it didn't come up for a while. So I was during the first minute it wouldn't come up, I was thank God, I'm not pregnant. And then my mom was like, no, these take a while. So I went in the family room and I sat down, and I was like, okay, let's finish this movie. And then my mom comes out and she's like, Michaela, you are pregnant. And I was like, okay, I don't believe it, it's just one test. So she put 2 more in, and they both came back positive. I was like, okay, what do we do now? So my mom just kind of sat there and she started crying, and then I was like, Mom, I still don't believe those. I might not even be pregnant. So she runs to the store and she grabs a clear blue box that comes up with the word pregnant or not pregnant. And she came back to the house and did my business, peed, she checked it. So I took the test, and she looked at it and she said, okay, well, let's just wait for, it to come up with the words. So I was like, okay, and I went and I sat in the family room again, and she came out and she threw it on me, and she said, well, Michaela, you are pregnant. And I was like, holy crap, I don't feel pregnant, and I couldn't believe that there's a baby inside of me. So she was like, well, you are. And then my mom went and told my stepdad, And my stepdad was like, okay, well, we can deal with this. And I was sitting there and I was like, I'm not pregnant. Like, I don't believe it. And then now here I am, 13 weeks pregnant, and it's going really well. I've been to the ER once, but I'll make a different video on that. My boyfriend, he's supportive and he's ready to put in the work and get a job. And my friends, they've been really good to me. And my parents, you know, I'll make another video about that too. So I guess I'll show you my 13-week bump. Thank you for watching, and message me if you need any support or help or advice, you know, that kind of stuff, and subscribe and be ready for more videos.